All right, I think my internet is fixed. It's a whole story. If you don't care, like, I don't mind. Like, just skip through the chapters on the bottom of the video. But what happened was, like, I had some crazy internet issues. I called the ISP a bunch of times. They sent out 4 technicians. The 4th guy comes out, and there's not even a connection anymore. Like, the box outside died. Like, the behind the apartment that feeds into the building somehow died. Like, so it got struck by lightning. I don't know what happened. And so it became like an emergency job, and then they finally fixed it. After 3 weeks, the box outside finally gave out, so they had to like send people out, and they fixed it yesterday. So hopefully, like, cross your fingers, I don't have any more issues, and like we could get back to work. What we're doing today though, because I'm currently at like 1697 MR, you can see it on the left there, but I don't feel like I'm playing the character properly. Like, my conversions are kind of whack, and like I'm getting by and I'm beating people, but I just don't feel confident in the combos that I'm doing and the conversions that I'm using. So I want to take a look at LeShar's replays today. I think he's probably like arguably the best Chun-Li in the world right now. Like, before I would say Valmaster or Moke, but Valmaster like doesn't play the character too much anymore, it seems like. And Moke, you could still like argue, you know, I think it's between these two, but we've watched Moke's replays in the past. So let's take a look at LeShar's. We can pick them together too, because I didn't really look. I think I saved these two actually already, these two, because they have the stars on them. We can take a look at that one. That's a Gachikun Rashid, which would be a good set to look at, because I have no game plan around Rashid. My game plan for Rashid is like, I'm gonna play around crouch medium kick range like I do every other crouch medium kick into into drive rush character. We can download this one too. This is ChrisWong versus LeShar. That's a pretty good match. Fireball drive rush. I'm very familiar with that. An abuser myself. You know what's kind of crazy? Take a look at this. I played against a Ken who I did light fireball, and then I tried to drive rush behind it, but he perfect parry OS jabbed, and it checked my drive rush because he perfect parried and he could act out of it so quickly. It was actually really smart. I didn't even know you could do that. What a fucking... Look at this. I think LeShar tried to check that, right? Oh, did he try and parry? No, he tried to crouch medium kick. You can see it, I think, right there. I think that's what happened. He tried to crouch medium kick, but suppressor, like, dragged Luke back far enough. Moves like that are really annoying. Like DJ doing drive rush sway or Luke doing drive rush suppressor is really hard to deal with, because you get in a groove. Like, oh, he's drive rushing a lot, I'm gonna check this shit, and you check a couple of them, and then he throws in a wrench, and it's like, fuck, like, now I'm doubting whether I can even check this anymore, and the game completely changes. That's what's so strong about those characters and like those kind of options. That was a fantastic jump. Let's go to the next round. This one's over. I got TikTok brain, dude. I'm trying to like skip through the the round menus. This doesn't look anything like my ranked game. Oh wow, look at this. Such like a minuscule shimmy, right? He just snuck it in there, like in neutral. He just snuck it in there. It wasn't off a knockdown. It wasn't off a jump in. He just snuck it in there, and it paid off dividends. Let's look at the conversion though. That's what I'm really interested in. EX, light legs, level 1. I wonder if he could have set up a safe jump somehow there. I think you could just do medium legs, right? He could have did medium legs if he wanted a safe jump. I guess he just wanted pure damage. Look at this. This is like a real advantage of Chun-Li, because her anti-air is down kick. So if you delay it a little bit, it's pretty easy to cross cut. You don't have to do like half circle back forward like a DP. Out of the corner. You know what I've noticed? Like, take a look at this. See how ChrisWong is buffering a lot right there? I've noticed like the higher ranked players that I play, they are ready to shoot, like, do not test their drive impact in the corner if they're in burnout. Like, I've tested them one too many times. Like 1800, 1900 MR players I'm running into, they are ready to super at any time, because there's only one thing to look for, right? Like, you can just block and then be buffering all the time. It's only really one thing to look for, especially if they have a super that is quarter circle back, because you can block, right? It's a lot easier to buffer a quarter circle back super, I feel like, to react to something like that. Pretty standard conversion. If you play Chun and you're like, how does he get the launch here? It's because Luke is crouching. So if you do crouch medium kick, driver stand medium punch, back heavy punch, you can go into the kick if your opponent is crouching. Little safe jump here, but I think he goes for heavy kick and not stomp because he's plus 46 off of that setup. And I think stomp would have just fell flat. That's interesting. This actually takes a lot of presence of mind to realize that he was going to be plus 46. Did you see? Take a look at this. Did meaty back heavy punch. I don't think I ever do that. I know it's like pretty standard and like I should probably be doing it, but I never really think about it. So much shit on the screen with the spectator, like when you press a button it pulls up the menu and shit. Really patient, like both of them. I feel like if my memory serves me right, like LeShar always felt like it was a little bit more aggressive than Vowmaster, but maybe not as aggressive as like Moke. I feel like Moke plays really in your face when I watch him. This is actually something I noticed a lot more higher level players are doing is opting to try and perfect parry DI and then DI back to just like kill somebody's meter and also still get a punish, right? He's dead. Wow. Alright, this is the second game. First game, we learned that we should probably back heavy punch meaty a little bit when we can. And also, if you're in the corner, or if you're going to be close to the corner and you do that setup that he did, this one right here, but instead he did the launch, you should do a safe jump with heavy kick and not stomp, because it's going to be plus 46. Hold on a second. That was heavy? You get crouch medium punch. Okay. That was it. Look how much damage that was. That was an incredible amount of damage. Little trade. I do get a lot of like when I do EX Hazanchu over a fireball and you get the juggle, and I never remember what to do. I think you can do up kicks for sure. I know that's like the normal thing that I do if I like recognize that I got the juggle, like that right there. But sometimes they'll like juggle if you do EX, and I usually just do like legs. But I think you can do spinning bird kick. I think you can do probably EX legs into like level 2 and stuff. Just stand fierce in the corner. I see Moke use this a lot for pressure. You have to be careful with it though, because if you whiff it, it is super whiff punishable. It just like lingers really long, and I've been like accidentally whiff punished trying to press that button. That button comes out a lot when I'm trying to do heavy fireball too, and I don't have charge and I mess up. This is kind of interesting too. See how he opts to... I feel like this is a Chun-Li thing, but like he opts to cage more in the corner than like keep barraging them in the corner like a Ken player would, or like a Cammy player would, like super offensive or rushdown characters. Chun-Li, I feel like excels a little bit more at caging like this and kind of playing under the timer, because her buttons are so good, right? And all it takes is one hit and she's dumping like so much damage. She just has a lot of control over the ground, and it's really tough to get out of the corner against her, especially if he's like, if you're using your jabs correctly and you're using heavy punch like that, which is something else I should do a little bit more. I feel like I get deterred from doing it because I get accidentally whiff punished a lot of time, or I get actually whiff punished a lot of time. But yeah, that button just, it does have a place. I know it's really bad, but like it does have a place, and I think it's in the corner like that. Oh wow, does that hit? Oh, that was crazy. That was a crazy interaction. Okay, this is Gachikun versus LeShar. I'm kind of interested in how he plays around this fireball. I think EX Hazanchu is not bad for getting around fireballs, but it's not as good as something like Spin Knuckle. Because like, I mean, he was doing heavy Hazanchu over fireballs earlier. But I don't know how reliably that works against Rashid. I hate being in the corner against Rashid, because I know he's, one, I'm in the corner trapped getting pressured. He's also building level 2 every time like I mess up. It's broken. Get like 6 level 2s again. This shit is so obnoxious. Look at this. Like kind of a, I mean, he uses it very sparingly, but it isn't a terrible button. I mean, it's not as good as it was in 5 by any means, but it has its uses. And like, I want to use it more because I feel like it's not as terrible as I think it is, or as useless as I think it is. Oh my god. He wins this game, by the way. I only downloaded the wins. Again, like he's caging him in this corner. Wow, nice overhead. Simple tricks, right? Dry rush overhead. Big damage too. I wonder what conversion he does here. Okay, standard conversion. Wow, really, that was a really good air-to-air. You know, I learned today from Juices, if you air throw that where Rashid goes in the air and like kicks a tornado, if you air throw that, you get a punish counter air throw. If your character has an air throw, you should go for it. It's better than doing up kicks on Chun and only the last up kick hitting for like 2 damage. Wow, he's getting his meter back. Like, his meter management is really good. Wow, look at this route. Whiff punish. Heavy. Into stomps. Into legs. That is not easy. It's not like the hardest thing in the world, but that is like not an easy combo to do. That was kind of cool. I always forget, like, if you do heavy legs in the corner, you get a juggle, and you can do shit like that. You can do heavy legs, light legs, and it sets up a safe jump, too. Oh, got stuffed. I think Gachikun is going to look for some point to set up level 2. And I think LeShar knows, that's why he's sticking to him, right? Letting Rashid get that wake-up double backdash into level 2 is so... like terrible. I hate it. I hate seeing him do the double backdash because I know what is coming like every single time. He puts himself in the corner on accident. Look at this. I never use this. I should more. You should use that down forward heavy kick side switch if you get a drive impact counter in the corner to get yourself out. Usually I use like the suboptimal side switch combo, I guess, where you do launcher into stomp falling heavy punch and then you dash under. It leaves them kind of further out from the corner, but I think it does more damage. I guess it's situational whether you would do down forward heavy kick or whether you want to do the stomp one. Oh wow, wake up instant throw. That perfect parry is like kind of silly to me, but you have to like at least try it, you know, because it's a mechanic. It's like a mechanic in the game whether you hate it or you love it. Like if you don't even try to go for a perfect parry, sometimes you're kind of just doing yourself a disservice. Not really much to see on the Chun-Li side there. Rashid is such a strange character in this game. Like, oh wow, look at this. What a whiff punish. Into the launcher again, the combo I talked about earlier. Jump, heavy kick. Okay. Wait, was that one plus 45? Hold on, I gotta see. It was. That one was plus 45. I guess because it's so variable if you're not in the corner, whether it's going to be safe, whether you can do the stomp or not, it's easier to just do the heavy kick. Medium up kick, anti-air. Wow, that was a huge whiff from Gachikun. He's dead. Standard combo route. I need to end what I'm learning. Oh, not standard combo route. I think what I'm learning most is that I need to end in heavy kicks in the corner when I can, because it's like it leads to way more damage, way more combo routes. What was that? Wow. Perfect parry into forward medium punch. That was sick. Wow, meaty back heavy punch again. Amazing. Like, look how much damage this is. EX, light legs, heavy legs. Oh, I forgot about this. After you do heavy legs, take a look at this. Look at Chun. See how he does the stance cancel? That is a mix-up you can do. If you end in heavy legs, you have enough time to do stance, and you can go into the overhead. You can go into like whatever you want, basically. But most people just cancel it again. Like, you can do stance into stance cancel. Like, you just input it twice, and then it's kind of a little mix-up you can do. And it auto times like your media, I think. I forget about that. There's like the little advanced things that you really have to practice. Okay, I think this is the last game, right? This is number 5. Perfect pairing the fireball is one thing. Like, I can do that sometimes. Like, I'll tap it, I'll get the perfect parry. But having the awareness to option select something after it, like a jump or like a jab, is what takes it to the next level, I think. Like, just having the presence of mind to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tap parry and I'm gonna like press a jab afterwards just in case I get the perfect parry, or I'm gonna press jump afterwards just in case I get the perfect parry. Because if you don't, I don't think the jump comes out or the jab doesn't come out, right? Wow, look at that. This is what I was wondering earlier. EX. Okay, into up kicks. Heavy up kicks too. That was a lot of damage for throwing a fireball. This was, I wonder if this was more of like a read because Gachikun kept doing stand heavy punch into fireball, or the little spinny thing. He could have reacted though. LeShar's reactions are crazy. If you watch the Redbull Kumite. I think he's dead though, huh? Unless he reacts to level 2. See how much respect they give each other? He didn't even try and drive impact him here. You could also see LeShar buffering. Isn't that crazy? Like, in your ranked games and my ranked games, I'm doing DI 100% of the time there. I do not give a fuck. I don't respect my opponent enough to think that they're gonna react. And most of the time I should, because they do react. But he respected him so much that he just opted to level 2 and chip him instead. That's like the difference between playing like against somebody high level and somebody like just in ranked, I feel like. Look at this combo. Level 2, falling, was that medium punch? Yeah, medium punch into heavy spinning bird kick. Tons of damage, tons of corner carry. The super itself, level 2 itself. Jeez, what is this? that is ridiculous. That was stand medium kick into stance into medium kick into legs. That should stop me in the middle of my sentence. I don't even remember what we were talking about. I gotta go back. Oh, I was talking about how level 2 has a lot of corner carry by itself, but to be able to tack on heavy spinning bird kick is ridiculous. I don't know if Gachikun even meant to do that. Oh wow, what a whip punish. He's dead, right? Level 1? Yeah. That was sick. The combo routes, like, so far, they're not, like, so far removed from what I'm doing that I feel like I'm a fraud. But, like, there are definitely little things that he does different that I need to do, like, that are a little more optimal, right? Like, I can do the same starter, but maybe his ender is a little bit different, like back heavy kick, or back heavy punch into heavy legs like I talked about, or even that one that he did with stand medium kick. I don't think I've ever used stand medium kick as an anti-air because I play on hitbox, so down kick is very easy for me. It's not like stick where sometimes it's hard to hit the down without hitting like a down forward or a down back. Hold on, I was yapping. This is also a really powerful move. I used to see Broly use this a lot. Like in 5 and 6, he was the king of using this. And to go over like all kinds of stuff, like crouch medium kick, Jury's ground fireball, it crushes a lot of that stuff. It's really useful if you can use it properly. What was that? Did he go into... Did drive rush stance medium kick? I think that was to bait something. I think he went into stance... I think he did drive rush stance to stop his momentum and try and bait something. Gachikun's dead here. I think that's it. All right, well, that's all I got. Sorry it was nothing fancy for my grand return, but I was going to watch these replays by myself anyway, so I figured I'd make it into a video and somebody might be able to learn something from this. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you again real soon.